Hi everyone, Matt Nelson here coming to you from Chanhassen, Minnesota. Sorry I couldn't be there in person, but for reasons you're probably well aware of, video presentation is just simple. All right, now today I need your eyes and your ears for the next 5 minutes. I have some very important information and not a lot of time to go through it. So if you could keep your eyes and ears on the presentation during that time, that would be great. Today, as I said, I have a big important announcement. Today, as you all are familiar with and aware, you are in fifth grade currently. Next fall, most of you, hopefully, are going to be sixth graders in the middle school, whether it's Pioneer Ridge, Chaska Middle School East, Chaska Middle School West. During the fall, you are going to have an opportunity to go to a cool place called Deep Portage. Quick show of hands, how many of you in here have heard of that place? Awesome, hands down. Most of you, if you've heard of that place, probably through friends, older siblings, or other people in the district, or teachers that know that have been there. It's a great place. Now, if you're not familiar with that place, don't panic. What it is it's an environmental learning camp way up north, 3 or 4 hours up north, in a city called Hackensack, Minnesota. Yes, that is a real town name. I didn't just make that up. While you're there, you're going to have an opportunity to do a lot of different things, such as rock climbing or ropes course. You're going to get an opportunity to dissect an owl pellet, things they throw up out and go through what's in there. They're going to teach you how to use a map and a compass. And in fact, they're going to drop you off in the middle of the woods with no help. And they're going to say, hey, good luck. Hope to see you at dinner. To this day, we have only lost 20 students. Now, if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, you're going to get a chance to spend a couple nights up there in a cabin with some of your friends, and then spend that time doing some really cool activities. All right. Now, just like everything, fun activities like that come at a price. Okay. To go to Deep Portage, spend a couple nights up there costs $105. Now, this is where I come in. I'm not here today to so much talk to you about Deep Portage or answer a lot of those questions. Most of those questions will be answered this fall. Your teachers will have some answers when this video is on, so make sure to pick their brains. But I'm here today to offer you the one and only opportunity you're going to have to fundraise, to cover the cost of the trip, to lower the cost of the trip. Now, today, each and every one of you is going to be receiving a packet that looks like this, okay? Inside that packet has a order form, has a money collection envelope, has a brochure. What are we selling? We found that the best thing to sell are things that you yourself like. Well, I don't know about all of you, but I love to eat cookie dough. So we're going to be selling cookie dough. And the brochure looks just like this. There are a wide variety of flavors, everything from chocolate chip to peanut butter cup to turtle to candy cookie dough to lots of different flavors, okay? And to completely cover the cost of the trip, you need to sell $265 of product, okay? They all vary in price, so to hit that goal, to cover the cost of the trip, you need to sell $265 worth of product. Now, here's the nice part. You have an order form with plenty of space to do that. You have a money collection envelope to put your money in at the end of the fundraiser. Put your name on it, the amount of money collected, and the money due, all right? Now, if you only sell a couple items, you still lower the cost of your trip. If you sell more than a couple items, you still lower the cost of your trip. Every item you sell lowers the cost of your trip, whether it's one item or 100, okay? Now, on average, to cover the cost of your trip, you need to sell about 15 items. So not many, all right? So let's think about it from my perspective and yours. You would need to talk to your mom, your dad, next door neighbor, okay, and maybe a couple friends and family, and you're already halfway there. And that's if only they bought one item, okay? Now, you make 40% of everything you sell, all right? So if you sell 3 items, you make 40%. Does not matter. Now, our sale starts today. It ends in 2 weeks. On April 22nd, that is a Thursday, okay? April 22nd, Thursday, April 22nd, you are going to need to have turned everything back into your teacher. There's going to be a white bin in your class. There's going to be reminders from your teachers, hey, don't forget to turn this in. Because on Thursday, April 22nd, I'm going to be stopping by all 8 elementary schools because all 8 elementary schools are participating. All right. If you forget to turn in your stuff, I will not be coming back to get it. Okay. You're almost in 6th grade now. This is a time where it's your responsibility to turn everything in on time. All right. Please make sure to turn everything in on time. Now, if you're going to sell directly, please don't go door to door without friends or with your mom or dad's permission. Make sure to ask for their help. And one of the best ways to be successful at this, guys, is to simply ask your mom or dad to help out by taking the pack to work. Okay. Now, we also have an online store. Okay. And the nice part about that is if you don't feel comfortable going door to door or talking to people, you can email out our link, which is all the information's on here or on here. It has our online code and what date everything wraps up. Here's the cool part about our online store. Everything you sell, you don't need to collect any money. You can take orders that way and you can cover the cost of your trip. Now, if you don't know a ton of people locally, they can still buy the cookie dough and they can still support you because it can ship directly to that customer. So if any of you have friends and family that live outside of Minnesota, they can buy and support you that way. Okay. So don't panic. If you're like, hey, I just moved here, I don't know anyone, there are still ways you can participate. Okay. Now, one of the things that's really, really important when you finish your fundraiser, if you've sold on the order form, please make sure to collect money up front. If you do not collect money up front and you turn this in with an order form, I will not turn it in. You will not receive your cookie dough on the day of the delivery. Okay. Please make sure to collect money up front. Cash is fine. Checks are preferred for one very important reason. If you lose a big envelope full of cash, it's got your name on it, your cell phone number, is it probably going to get returned to you? Probably not. Okay, so make sure to ask for checks if possible. And the check should be made out to the middle school that you're attending next year. Okay, teachers, please pull out the letter if you could and emphasize which middle school that is. Even if you're not going to that middle school, please make sure to put the check made out to that's on the letter in your packet. Okay, now there are there's going to be only one delivery day, one and only. It's going to be outside in the parking lot. If it's raining, it'll be inside the door. Okay. During that time will be your one and only opportunity to come pick up your cookie dough. If you forget, I'm going to throw the cookie dough back on the truck and it's going to head back to Eau Claire, Wisconsin, where it's based out of. So you're going to have to go get it directly there. So please don't forget. If you can't make it, that's fine. You can have someone else come and collect it. That's no big deal. All right. Now, one thing that I always want to emphasize, what happens to the money, if you sell more than 50 items or more than $265 worth of stuff? Awesome, great. Some of you are awesome sellers. If anyone sells 30 items during the fundraiser, you're going to get one of these 6-pound delicious 1,800 calorie gummy bags of gummy bears. Hold on one second. Got to go grab it. Sorry. So you're going to get one of these 6-pound bags of gummy bears for you to keep if you sell 30 items. Because what we use that money for is we put it for a Deep Portage scholarship fund for students that couldn't afford to go any other way. All right. So guys, I know I've gone over a lot of information during this time. Couple reminders. You have 2 weeks to sell. Turn money in with your orders. Online orders count for the gummy bears and for the fundraiser in general. If you sell one item, you still lower the cost of your trip. Lastly, this is the only fundraiser that you are going to have for this trip. So when the fall comes and your mom and dad are having a conference with your teachers and they're talking about this, you do not want to be that student that says, whoops, I forgot to tell you about the fundraiser. Okay. So guys, there are extra order forms available in the white buckets. If you misplace a packet or you misplace something, there should be extras. Other than that, your teachers have helped out with this for many years. My information's on there if you need to get a hold of me and your mom or dad have a question. Other than that, thanks for your time, guys. Good luck, and hopefully we'll see you all at Deep Portage next year.